Hey everybody, welcome back to Warhammer. We have a challenge on our hands for multiple reasons. Number one, medium danger level. That's not the real issue here. We do have one more day left to get deeds with, or get an extra requisition with deeds. So we're gonna try this. This in and of itself might be challenging to kill 9 enemies with melee weapons while trying to keep these guys alive because we've got a bunch of different enemies that we don't know about. We're gonna try this. But also, I've got a level 1 paladin, which is not ideal, okay? And then Arcadius is really our only melee-focused unit. And I have Mama Bear here because of the skull extractions. And I feel like we might need the healing. I guess I could argue that maybe the Purgator doesn't need to be here, but he can kind of soften people up to go in and then get those kills. But yeah, so the only real thing to go over here is our new Makani Paladin. So he's got Derrick's Edge, which is fine. It's nothing super special, and I can't upgrade it. He's got a Storm Shield for his quote-unquote ranged weapon. So it gains 3 armor, sets a zone over 3 area for 1 turn, deals 0 damage to enemies approaching allies in the zone, but it does knockback. So I feel like this is something that eventually can stack up and actually impart some damage. Let's take a look to see if we can upgrade any of these. So I do have some blue seeds. I feel like going for a 15% chance right now, not ideal, but having Cybolt maybe deal additional damage could be good. So let's throw that in. We can also look at Mama Bear's Deliverer. Has no upgrades. Let's take a quick look at her armor. So she's wearing the Warp Scourge armor now. I guess I could give more willpower, but I actually feel like we don't need that much on her. So I think I'm gonna leave that for now. Mind you, you know what? Forget that. I'm gonna upgrade it so that other people can benefit from it when it gets used. Purgator, let's take a look at your weapons. So you're going with the Soul Flage. This is a Psi Cannon. I can give this Psychic Onslaught +1 area, which is pretty nice. Or should I be switching you to the Rupture? This does slightly less damage on the Psychic Onslaught, but like look at the crit chances and stuff. I think so. Oh, but I don't have enough yellow to upgrade. Okay, I changed my mind. Let's go back to this. And we'll use... Maybe I shouldn't upgrade this. I should at least make sure that I have some seeds, because eventually we're going to get red, and then we got to do that research project where each person needs one. So let's take a look and see here. We don't have any purple yet. And then last but not least, I should have done this previously, but I think some people are interested in seeing what the upgrades are. True Eye can get extra crit damage, but we don't have the seeds. Okay. I think it's fine. Arcadius. Oh, I need to switch this for sure. What do I want to take? Let's take it from Kemosabe. All right. So there we go. That's our loadout. Let's begin. I do have stratagems that we could switch up if we wanted now. We've got this torpor where everybody goes immobilized. Huh, what do we want to do? Since we're so focused on actively killing here, I think we'll keep this combo because we want to try and get that deed for the requisitions. So we could teleport people into a group and then just melee everyone down, give the extra AP if necessary. We do not have Honor the Chapter, so we're going to be missing out on that buff. And we're just light on melee with this build anyways. But I know I'm kind of shoehorning this roster in This is not the optimal roster for trying to get that melee deed.
Why is it we detect these seeds so often in the ruins of our great?
We'll look at it as a
It is
challenge.
the Plague Lord mocking us, Purifier. He mocks the edifice of our Imperium. This bloom is only one of countless jibes.
I hate jibes.
One of his jests, brothers. The seeds lay ahead. Extract or destroy them.
Okay, and at the end, I'm really gonna try to extract the last one after I kill everything else, okay? I'm gonna try my best. You heard it here first. You heard it here first for the 5th time.
It will be done.
Okay, Purgator.
I am with you.
Okay, Mama Bear, let's roll.
Brothers.
I think next turn what we can do is Mama Bear could buff Arcadius with the extra crit chances and stuff. And then here's our Paladin. So let's take a look at this. So this sets an AoE. Striking an enemy acting in this zone. Huh. And this basically, it doesn't say it here, but in the other description it said it has knockback. And then Aegis Shield, he can just gain tons of armor. So I guess that's kind of the play. He doesn't have any willpower spend. So he runs in, Aegis Shields, and defends position kind of relentlessly. Is at least the way I'm interpreting that with a level 1 Paladin.
What is your will? I am here to serve. Building out. Your command. Your orders. We strive. At your service.
All right, let's put our interceptor up here. This is probably going to trigger them, I think. Actually, whose actions do we need the most? Because technically, you can teleport in.
Standing ready.
You might even be able to knock that down for a bunch of damage. I'm gonna take this. Okay, I was kind of hoping for a lot of smaller enemies here. Oh, that dude's different. That's a new. That's new.
To engage, Commander.
That's new. That's new. He's big. He's got lots of armor. Blightlord Terminator. All right. Gain auto first strike. Any knight who moves adjacent will suffer a melee attack. Okay, so he has to cast that to get it, it seems. Suppressive fire. Target a knight under cover at range 14. If the knight acts, he suffers 11 damage. He's got a blight grenade that impacts or afflicts blinded and deals 3 damage. He's immune to plagued and knockback, axe, and the ranged attack. Okay, so I think I gotta shoot off that cannon.
The Emperor lights our path. Come on, Kay. What is your will?
Huh. We're a little out of range, unfortunately. Okay. Let's check this position. Psychic Onslaught is not bad. It basically gets rid of the armor for this turn. And then I could even follow that up with an Astral Aim to disable his ranged weapon. And that'll kind of start softening them up.
Blessed are our arms.
Let's go for precision targeting here. Oh, I can't even... Okay. Okay. Interesting. I could break armor. That might be valuable. He might be stunnable later, but I'm not sure if that's the play I want to go for. I think we'll take the break. Let's take the break here. In case I can't kill him this turn. But I think that I can. Okay, so we're gonna buff here.
My wrath is your command, brother.
I can pop right in there. Now remember, he's not getting extra AP. He's just getting movement. What is it? Movement. +2 crit damage on melee.
Here.
Yeah. I'm going in.
At once.
Please give me the 50% AP return. That is not what I meant to do. That was that. Oh, okay. That was a misclick. Obviously, I meant to teleport there.
I am here to serve.
That part is clear. Oh boy. That's super rough.
Standing ready.
That is super rough. I have no ammo here. Oh, is that ever unfortunate?
My blade is ever
Oh, I can't believe that happened. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. So I can knock this down, do some damage, maybe kill these back 2 units. But then... he's gonna deal at least 6. Oh, that really sucks. Thing is, I'm not gonna kill any of these. Oh no, I might be able to. So I could do this. I could probably hit some after they fall, maybe.
I am here to serve.
Could also hobble.
At your service.
That was so unfortunate, man.
Advancing.
We also had the armor pierce on this, so I probably could have done this a little differently. That's for sure. Okay, so maybe I need those 2. I don't think it's going to be enough, though.
Your orders.
I can kill 1. I'll take it. That is not ideal. And that is not a melee kill.
We are the hammer.
You know what? I'm gonna warp charge it.
Power before his greatness.
So they don't move at all. And then, do I have the range? I do, but I don't have the line of sight. We'll come around this way. Oh, that was so unfortunate. I thought we were teleporting. It's gonna hurt. Yeah. That's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna get out of it.
Come on.
I'm gonna get out of it.
Here. Unleash me.
Okay, we'll take the seed this way. We're gonna get 2 melee kills here, okay?
Foul seed claimed. With alacrity.
I don't think I need to do that.
Blessed are our arms.
Okay, so there's 1.
Commander.
Oh, crap. Oh, God, the auto. Why did I think of that? Obviously, because he's a new enemy. And I have memory problems. Anyways, he's gonna die. Okay.
We have purified this place.
Okay.
Your orders.
Wait. Was it 9 I need to kill or 8?
Praise the Emperor. Taking position.
Doesn't matter, it's 7 now. So we're gonna set up there for a heal next round. Who are we going for next? Looks like Seed Carrier Group. I think we go for 1.
Yes, come on.
Yeah, not the most solid start, and totally my fault. We have a little bit of catching up to do. Let's just end that. Wait.
I am here to serve.
We'll bring our paladin up.
Aye, sir.
And then we'll end the turn. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Plus 1 reinforcements. That's great. Fantastic. Super cool. Not salty at all.
Gratitude at your service.
Not salty.
Affirmative.
Okay, tanky boy.
As you command.
We'll get you ready.
I am with you. Standing ready. Seeking the tainted.
Okay. Shall we?
At once.
Yeah, let's make our presence known.
Was this the Emperor's dogs?
So there's a possibility there's only 9 enemies left if there's only pods of 3. Alright, so Plague Bearers. We're familiar with these guys. Still a decent chunk of damage that is going to be necessary.
Here to serve.
Do you not see any of these, dude?
What is your will?
It's better for me to teleport in there. I think if I go like this and I've got the full cover.
In an instant.
What? Does he have autos? 50% chance to cancel the melee. That's what I thought. So having the disruption gun
Yes,
here for
on.
those guys would be real nice.
Your command. Standing ready.
Man, somehow our targeting of those guys is just really poor. This will only leave me with 1 shot.
It will be done.
Let's take this. And I think we just soften here.
I must sanctify my rounds.
All right.
At your service.
I can force strike to get the kill here in 1 attack. Unless we rely on the crit, but I don't like that. Let's do that.
I am the wrath of Zyphos.
And then, I think what we'll do is maybe force strike here as well. Actually, I might not even need to. How much does this deal? It deals 4.
Yes,
Okay,
come on.
but there is a chance that it's gonna miss. This only boosts my crit, and it only takes him down to 5. Okay, let's hope that we don't miss. Alright, that's good. And then I will have a couple of attacks here, so even if this misses... There it is. Plus that gets our new guy some kills.
I am the Emperor's fury.
Okay, now, what am I most worried about here? The Blight Grenade.
What is your way, Emperor?
He's probably gonna Blight Grenade that group, unfortunately.
My blade is your orders?
Let's just do a hobble here. We can kill him next turn. Oh, what was that? I wonder if that's the thing. Yeah, I bet you that's the thing for the autos. First strike? Like, is there a way to see? Is there a way to see if that's what he got?
No, come on.
Yep, he's got it. Okay. I have no way of canceling autos.
Here to serve.
So if someone's gonna tank it, it's gonna be you. We're gonna go super tank. We're gonna get you to eat this. That's fine. Do we... No, we should... Yeah, good. I was gonna say, we should still get our attack off. That's helpful.
Standing ready. Reloading.
I need a reload there. Mama Bear. We're gonna come up here for the 4 damage.
Moving swiftly.
All things being equal. Man, my willpower is going to be such a problem soon. So that's 14 damage. I could teleport in here and have 2 attacks, which would take him down to 10, down to 6, not including possible force strikes.
It will be done.
So we'll take this shot first then.
Unleash me.
Let's do this just to make sure.
With alacrity. Down.
Oh, we got this crit. None of these really matter, I guess. We'll take the stun, just in case. Okay.
Threat eliminated.
4 enemies left
Here.
for melee kills. We got one over there, one over here. Do we have a direction on either of them? No. Okay. Could probably fight through here. It just seems a little messy. I wonder if maybe moving back here is the way to go. Yeah, let's play it safe. Just the way this is going, you know.
On my way.
PALADIN. I'm loving just having that armor. He's only level 1, so the fact that he can get 7 armor is like...
Advancing.
You can see where he comes into play for sure.
What is your will?
Okay, they are coming around this way, which is fine.
As you command.
The problem with doing an approach like this is you have the surge meter that punishes you.
As you will.
Any turn where you're not getting something accomplished is moving you closer to danger, essentially.
Moving now.
Okay, and our interceptor.
I am with you. Death inevitable.
Unfortunate that they triggered there. However, %50 resistance.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, so from here, I have enough to do a Psychic Onslaught on that group and then disable his weapon.
Aye, sir.
I was wondering if I would hit him, but that's fine.
As you command. Get down!
Okay, let's take this. Oh, beautiful. When the seed lines up with what we want to disable, that's really nice.
Seed extracted.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. So they've been onslaughted. Arm is gone. Now,
My blade
how
is
do I
ever ready.
ensure we kill them all immediately? I could set up for like a hobble. I won't be able to do the master version.
At your service.
Maybe.
I am here to serve.
Do I just teleport in there and start whacking? I can do this for one. This for another one. And then kill, but then I'm kind of exposed. But I gotta make some... I gotta make some plays. Wonder if I could even get all of them. No. And then I should stay, like, here. Or get to where I am. I'm fully dangling them. That's the issue. We can try it. We can maybe try the other guy's new skill. So I need 4 more. Wait, is that not killing? Oh, that's only adding crit. Oh, damn. %100% to crit.
Praise the Emperor. What is your will?
He can't even reach there. Even that thing won't work for him. Yeah, this is a bit rough. Do I just gain armor here? Or do I try and get the... Oh no, I have Force Strike. Oh, maybe I selected the wrong thing before. Okay, we'll take it. He is gonna take some heat, that's for sure. But might be able to give them some other targets.
It will be done.
He'll be fine. He'll just be recovering for like 2 months. Nothing wrong with that. Only got 3 there. And then if we miss, she's also exposed. Do I mind that? I don't mind if she's exposed.
Vengeance!
If she could not, if this 50% doesn't land, that would be amazing. And it landed. It's not amazing. Oh boy. Hey, you I'm fine with. You do whatever you want down there. Okay, that actually was not too bad. I don't know what this guy even did. I guess because I shot off his arm, he's like, well... That's all I got. I should try and get a kill with her, because I'm going to need the willpower, most likely, to try and heal.
Wounded. Oh.
Watch her miss this one. Ooh. Yeah. We got outmapped right there.
Here. As you come
Okay, so this will be a kill.
So to the
I need 2 more.
Your orders. Aye, sir.
His willpower's at 2. And you don't need willpower as much. So, you can take that.
I am here to serve.
Give this to Arcadius.
You have been judged. Your command.
And then, unfortunately, he's got us kind of pinned here, doesn't he?
Taking position.
I don't see him coming in at all. I don't see him coming in. Maybe. This gives us 4 armor. This gives us 3 and that ability. So let's try this. And then...
Here.
We'll set this up in case he does run in. Shouldn't be enough to kill him. Okay, he's getting extra damage. Oh, he's just not moving at all.
The Emperor lights off armor. Standing ready. At once.
Alright. We got 2 shots here.
As you command.
Goodbye cover.
Aye, sir.
And then Arcadius can TP in there.
With alacrity. Vengeance. Down.
Okay.
Purified.
We got our deeds.
What is your will? My blade is yours. With haste. Your orders.
We don't have like a jumping point or anything, so...
Your command.
Where's that other group? Oh, they're a ways away.
Advancing. Standing ready.
Tough to say whether... Maybe we should have just engaged on the side. Knowing where they went now, obviously, we would have been able to save some turns, but, yeah.
Moving out. Yes, Commander. At your service.
We do have this, but has to be visible.
Aye, sir.
But maybe that's what we do on the next turn, just to kind of drop everybody in.
Yes.
Guess it depends on what enemies we're gonna see here. Oh, they're so far.
Advancing. I am here to serve. As you command.
How much do you think that this armor weighs? And he just lifted himself up. Now, presumably the arms are strengthened as well to offset the weight of the suit, but still. Like, can anybody wear these? Do they need to have, like, superhuman strength? I'm just gonna end the turn here, because he's kind of way ahead. Okay.
What is your will?
This might trigger
Moving
them.
now.
Nice.
What is your
Okay,
will?
good, good.
With haste.
Excellent.
Yes, Commander.
There's
As you
a
command.
seed thing there.
Standing ready. At your service.
This should trigger.
Taking position.
Famous last words. Nice. Oh, and there's the group. There's the melee group. Excellent. Doesn't matter now, does it? Nope. It doesn't.
Overwatch.
But I'm gonna kill them all.
Contact with the enemy.
I'm gonna kill them all, and then extract the seed at the end. Okay? That's the plan.
Your orders. Your command.
Oh, that's quite
I
annoying.
am here to serve.
That is quite annoying.
In an instant.
Let's get rid of the Overwatch here. Yep.
Yes.
We're gonna surge this turn anyway.
Ooh.
Okay, so where could I go for 2 shots? I can go here. Leaves us a bit exposed. Oh, I can do this too.
Yes, sir.
What's our willpower at? Oh, we won't be able to do... Yeah, that's fine. There are a few problems here.
What is your will?
Might have to move you back somewhere.
Standing ready.
Kind of rough. So I do have 2 shots. I don't have the willpower for either of these. He's the only one I could really kill.
I am here to serve.
So let me see. We'll take this. Eliminate all seed carriers. So we'll get rid of 1 here.
I have claimed this wretched blue essence.
If I go there, then I'm standing there out in the open. So I'd like to kind of avoid. This is slightly better. There's still problems.
Yes, come on.
He's taken a bunch of injuries anyways here, so I kind of feel like
God, grant me strength.
he's in a bit of a situation. Let's hobble this. Okay, 1 resisted.
My will is spent.
And because I'd like to experiment here, I really want to see what happens when I set this up
Your orders.
in front of this group. I'm gonna blow up that thing first. And then I'll run him over there.
I strike true. Yes, come on. It will be done.
Defend position. Alright, buddy, what do you got? How does it work? Defending. I don't suppose this guy's jumping up here. He's probably going to attack. But, I mean, I guess in case he does.
Gods favor you. You will. It is their will. Just wait.
That's a little messy.
Die. Die.
Okay, that was
The
great.
Emperor's fury. I am
Haha, cool.
pain is beneath me.
Okay, so he just like launches him backwards. Oh my god. Okay, now this is not great. Is it? It's not bad. It's not bad.
Come on.
Tough to say if I'm out of range here.
Death makes us stronger. Here.
This would help a little bit. This would get me the... So here's what I'm worried about, right? I would like to kill these guys, but then it's going to trigger actual reinforcements in addition to this. If I get rid of this seed carrier.
What is your will?
I think my will is to find a spot where I can shoot twice and inflict as much damage onto this guy as I can. I see some spots with 5, but I can come up here and get 2 shots.
Yes, sir.
Actually, I might be able to... Oh, I don't have enough for onslaught. That's fine. We'll take our 2. He's down to 6. He's got the reload.
Blessed ammunition depleted. Your orders?
So how I'm gonna play this, we're gonna let that other group come in.
In now.
This guy down to 3.
Face me.
Willpower up.
So to the unworthy.
Willpower down.
Sir.
And then...
I am here to serve.
Do I just let her rip here? I should try and get the seed.
Moving out.
Let's just do this. I don't have a way of disabling any of this guy's skills without killing him. Hello? Feel free to act. I think I'm frozen. One sec. Okay, let's see where we where we are. Okay. All right, we're a little bit back. That's fine.
Onward, brothers.
We'll try and do the exact same thing here.
This command. At your service. Your orders. Moving now.
So 2 shots here.
I am his will.
Okay.
I must sanctify my lands. Lights our path.
Deaded?
You have been judged. I am here to serve. Your will. For the Emperor.
Okay, I need 5. What did I do differently last time here?
Standing ready.
So many more were dead. I can come here and hit twice, but then I can't set up that defense. Not sure what I did differently there.
The foe bleeds. Vengeance. You have been judged.
So I think I'll just come in and attack twice.
Blessed are our arms.
Leave the seed carrier, but we don't have the defense set up. Okay. He did a reload. Okay. That's fine. Whoa. They spawned in a lot closer than I would have expected.
I see the foe.
Alright, so I'm probably spending a lot of time on this that I probably don't need to.
My blade is ever ready.
However,
what is your will? Your command.
I really need some willpower here, man.
Ha!
Okay, I'm actually gonna do something Well, we don't have the willpower here to heal either. These guys have 5.
At your service.
A bit of a problem.
Yes, Commander.
We have grenades. Let's do this. I'm basically just gonna have everybody
Praise the Emperor. I am
whack
here to
away.
serve. Standing ready.
Interceptor needs kills
As
without
you
using
command.
willpower.
The enemy is wounded. We are the hammer. Advancing.
That was not. Oh, this, like the misclicks are just piling up right now. He can kill a bunch.
As you command.
With his 5 damage.
Down.
This dude's a bit of an issue.
Glory to Xyphos. Standing ready. Your command.
I better. He doesn't have willpower use for anything else, really.
I am the Emperor's fury. Opening.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
Unleash me.
And then she will have 2 shots at 3.
Denounce. For Titan.
I'm making this way more difficult than it needs to be. Nice. Not bad.
Die! Die! Die!
Ooh.
Okay, you have 3. Are you hobbled? No.
Vengeance.
All right.
I am the Emperor's fury.
We gotta get you out of there.
At your service. My blade is yours.
Mama Bear, we're gonna need to grab that seed now.
The threat to the bloom has been contained, but I sense more of Nurgle's minions on the way. We should recover your brothers and my seeds.
Okay, same reinforcement spot. I guess by having that one come in before, it gives us that extra turn to kill them. So that's all right.
I pull the seed from this rot.
I don't feel great about it, I'm not gonna lie. She has actually 2 more AP, so you can just take this kill. Oh, wait.
Moving swiftly.
You can take
We bring
this.
death. I must rearm. Standing ready.
We'll put Makani down here. This is gonna be a little sweaty, I think. A little sweaty.
Armed and ready.
I need a reload and a move. I'm not gonna have any overwatches. I don't know. I don't know if that is worth everything we went through there.
I am with you. Reinforcements.
Ooh, okay. He's going out to the towers, so maybe we can target those with some armor pierce.
We are discovered.
A lot of tanky boys. Holy smokes. That's cool though, like little mouth design on the chest. I never noticed that before.
I am here to serve. Will. Here. Yes, Commander.
Oh, why are you moving this way? You can't walk down this? You're joking me, bro. You're joking me, bro.
Taking position.
That's really weird. I wonder if I'm even going to be able to shoot this thing. Oh, and it's just the little brazier. It's not even that big guy. Okay.
What is your will?
Okay. We have some decisions to make. I'm going to grab this seed.
At once.
This is one of those situations, we've been talking about it, where it's like, you know, maybe our best plan is to just be chill.
What is your will?
I'm missing him anyway.
Moving out.
I'm gonna bring you back.
At your service.
Like, I have a grenade, but not at all how I envision wanting to use it.
Aye, sir.
I'll bring you here.
Standing ready.
I could lock these guys down. And then next turn we have the stratagem for extra AP. And then we're out, so I think it's okay.
The Emperor protects.
I'll take the full cover here.
Yes, come on.
And sure, why not set this up?
The Imperium shield.
11 armor? What did he have there? What mutation did he get? +1 blight grenade area. Well, that's good.
Standing ready.
Just need to survive.
Your command. Praise the Emperor.
Okay. So you're gonna be fine
Moving
here.
out.
Oh my god. We're gonna teleport you way over here.
With alacrity. Your orders.
I'm gonna throw on your Aegis shield, regardless of where you end up. I might even just keep you there, actually.
Yes, come on.
And then I think I'll tuck you over on this side.
Moving out.
I might do the same with Arcadius, actually. Nope, I can't reach there. This'll do.
Moving now.
Okay, get me out. Get me out.
Bolter trained and ready.
I don't know if it's worth... So, the last few times when I've talked about killing the seed carrier a bit early to trigger the reinforcements, I actually don't know if it's worth the...
In the darkness we thrive.
the hassle and the potential for things to go wrong.
Beginning teleportation.
Lunette, let's go! I'll take it. It was a bit awkward. A bit awkward. A bit awkward. Couple of unfortunate misclicks. Those were on me. Those are on me. I'll take that. I'm hoping we got enough to level up the Paladin. All right, we got 3 red, 6 green. We got a bunch of requisition. And, ooh, level 2 blind grenade. So, this is a -4 damage reduction now. We'll take that. Power armor with resistance. You can start to see how these are coming more into play. Sword of Drasus. Force sword, 5 damage. Oh yeah, we're taking this. Parry at 75%. Very nice. Very nice. This is a good upgrade too. Even the crit upgrades, that's a great sword, I think. And then the incinerator. I feel like I'm gonna need to experiment with these at some point. Let me know if you guys think... Give me, what are the pros for these incinerators? I just feel like it's kind of hard to set up. But, I mean... Maybe not even. This would be better, so if this had a potential upgrade to get extra ammo, that would be good. But I might be able to get that on a specific night. Just because then I could use the +2 damage. I guess it's just like, it's just the fact that it's all AoE and you're burning people and they take damage over time and stuff. I think I'm gonna pass on that one though. Now, we could start maybe taking some random guys from here. I've not been doing it, but they do come in rank 3 and now we have access. Oh no, this is an apothecary. What am I thinking? Never mind. I was thinking if there were some of the new classes, maybe I would try and grab a higher ranking one from here. This one gets an HP upgrade, an armor upgrade, and it's all about resistances. I don't know. I think I'm going to pass on that. Okay. Yeah, a couple of wounds. We haven't been wounded for a while, but here we are. Okay. So, teleport boost. Yeah, you just didn't have it. I couldn't remember if we did or not. And... I should just take the straight damage upgrade first, and then we can go into warp charge later. Paladin. Maybe some health. And then we could spec into a specific tree. It looks like defend position is the way that I should kind of build this. So they can gain extra armor, extra area, warp charge for just a crap load of armor, and then that only in death where they can come back. The thing is, like, yes, this saves a critical wound, but if I'm in that position, it's pretty bad anyway. But I guess it's a nice to have, right? So this would give 10% crit over in this area. And then range weapons get crit as well. Huh. But we have him using that shield for this. We could change that, obviously, but... That does seem like a core deal. Here, let's do this. And let's go for crit chance and crit damage. Actually... yeah, these are both the same. Because at some point I'd want to take Hammerhand, and then I would go into Ruthless Precision so that when we use Hammerhand, there's a 50% chance to gain an AP automatically. But then it slows me down from getting into defend the position. But I'm fine with that. Okay. Okay, a couple of wounds. 8 days, that's not bad. We've seen worse. We've seen way worse. Okay. So in this scenario, let's see what's on the map. I cannot get there. Cannot. I need a prognosticar over here pretty soon, too. So I love games like this, where it's just constantly, you know, you're at your best guess as to what you should tackle next. Because there's so many things. I really just need to get some missions where I can get some servitors, man. Like, we've been very unlucky with those placements. Enhanced Attunement's gonna kick in here in 2 days. I'm up to 7. So an extra stratagem slot. That's nice. Okay. So now I really need 1 purple seed. Okay. So I can afford to spend 2 red or 2 blue, bunch of green, but I really need 1 purple next. I guess I could just go into this one. This gives me an extra seed on extraction, which would be great, but I really want to keep this in case I can get a purple next. Same here. Maybe I could just go into bloom suppression. Because, like, this is nice, and it's only 16 days, so we'll grab it at some point, but I have so many green that, like, the purity seals costing 1 less green at this point don't matter. Maybe if once the weapons get better. I think we'll take the bloom suppression for prognosticars. I wonder. Yeah, maybe I'll just wait for 12.
I have pleasing news. Our brother has made a complete and near instantaneous recovery.
Oh, cool.
Such occurrences are not unknown among the Astartes, but it is rare enough that the apothecaries have deemed him one of the Emperor's chosen, not needing any further augmentations.
So we randomly get somebody battle ready. We've seen the opposite of that with Kimosabi. That's neat. I'm gonna wait for 12. Here we go, baby. Come on. Okay. What the frick? This place is having problems. Oh, I gotta go there, don't I? Yeah, I have to, man. I literally have to. No requisition, or no, servitors. No servitors there either. I want to see what one of these master-crafted weapons are like. Servitors there, of course. Now this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be hard. Because we don't get any of the prognosticar bonuses. It's in a warp storm, but it is maxing out. So I gotta calm it down. And we'll just take our best guys and hope for the best, right? Win with no critical injuries. I feel like that's probably doable. Look, the enemy reinforcements is getting kind of ridiculous. Prognosticars have no effect, and you lose a stratagem slot. Okay, well. Let's travel.
Commander, I will be brief. Your strategy to combat these Reapers is one
He
I
likes
can get
it.
behind. I will provide additional ordnance and trust you will make good use of it. There is, however, one point I must address. Inquisitor Vakir.
He just hates
the
her, hey?
detail in your reports has become jarringly opaque. I have had to rely on Brother Ektar's commentary simply to pass your current progress. This leaves me with the peculiar notion that you are trying to test me in some way. I encourage you to correct this by your next report.
Testing him indeed. Should I write for an audience of simpletons?
I found much to agree with in the Grand Master's claims.
Oh, truly? I hadn't taken you for a scholar. Tell me, where in my report did you feel it necessary to edit behind my back?
As senior brother, it is my duty to act in the Citadel's requests. If you were not so blatantly preoccupied with safeguarding your reputation, I would not have been asked to intervene.
You assume much, Purifier. This plague's vectors of attack are numerous, and our understanding of its nature yet limited. I am trying, on my own, and with the crudest of tools, to unravel what chaos has been brooding on for centuries. I do not have the time to waste simplifying my analysis. Commander, surely you understand this.
Yes, I do, but at the same time, I don't really need research buffs right now, and I think we're gonna side with Ector. I'm definitely not losing a prognosticar. And to be fair, the fact that she's like testing the Grandmaster is a little bit problematic. So yeah, we're gonna side with Ector.
Let us not mince words. You mean my failures.
Was there any doubt?
look at-
I followed
okay.
protocol and the commander
rough.
agrees.
I deal in hard facts. Your arbitrary procedures are a waste of my time.
Intervention. This bickering is irrelevant.
Agreed.
The Grand Master's acknowledgement of our situational reality is a collective achievement.
Okay, so research is a little slower, but honestly, not a huge deal. It's 50%. We are now going to buy each of these. If I can come into here with 10 requisition at the end of each month, that's pretty solid. So now level 3 is up to medium. Interesting here that it's still never to never. Never to medium for armor. Never to medium for war gear. Oh, that's right, because this is only a 3 and these are at 4s. That's fine. And we'll pop one in here because I'm not using these for anything else at this exact moment. Solid. Let's carry on. Get me to 12, please. You know what? I probably just wait the 6 days till this is gone. Even if I hit the 12. Okay, so it's gone. Now it's cheaper, and yeah, that's definitely the way to go. Okay. Hull integrity is online. All right, so I think we're gonna try and take a buff squad here. Bloom spawn spreader. Love it. Lots of blue seeds here. Don't know anything about the enemies. Which is cool. I'll try this. So you can put 3 in here. Wait. Does this one count? No, it doesn't. Because that's only the prognosticar slot. And because we don't have one, or because it's disabled by that storm. Let's swap these. This can be out for now. We'll use this. It's a little bit defensive, I think, but that's life. Okay, I'm glad you're back. However, I need all the big boys here. Ibram's gonna come. We're gonna bring out probably Sin, Purgator, and let's bring Kemosabe. Eclipse is just a beast for us, eh? He's insane. I'll do up a squad loadout and everything, and I'll run you guys through it at the beginning of the next one. But I think this is pretty good. Having the extra healing here is nice, but if I'm being honest, I think what would be better is if we take a tier 2 frag and the servo skulls. But I could also argue maybe, like how I said I'm gonna do this later, but maybe I would take the blind, the upgraded blind here as a save and just make him like total support. Anyways, I'll look at weapon upgrades and everything, and I can walk you through that at the start of the next episode as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you very soon. Bye for now.